Let's be honest, there are many things in Gintama that can be slightly confusing, but after watching the half-hour long advert that was on last week, I keep saying I'm no longer surprised by Gintama, but every single time it seems to outdo itself. So I'm not even going to bother this time. All I hope for is that Gintoki is over his illness and we can get back into regular program schedule. Well, as regular as we can hope for. But let's get going. Yay. Usually these at the end, not right at the beginning. What inane question are you going to answer this time? Some of them I think are, so. I may have. I may have to look into the history of some of these characters because I don't know them. My knowledge on Japanese history is very limited. Okay, I'll try not to think about it or whatever, but not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Kentucky in a nude apron. And not past mentioning another show straight open like that, okay? I will say that, I've now been watching anime for long enough that I know some cliches, as it were, and so I'm not entirely shaken up by the appearance of a naked apron. And yet, when it's on Kentucky, I have some mixed feelings. And I actually can't remember the preview of the last episode, so I don't know what this one is or what it entails. I kind of want to go back and focus on some characters that have been slightly left out for a bit, but at the same time, considering we didn't get much of Kentucky himself last episode, was it? Yeah. Then I'd be fine with pretty much anything, as long as he keeps his clothes on. You can play games for an hour? There's no point in living. Well, this is so reminiscent of actual news broadcasts. They've got their cameras in quite well, haven't they? Akihabara. Nice music in the for this broadcast. OE? I wonder which game console it could be trying to, well, not rip off, but three years. That's because he lives there. He's not part of the queue. Oh, so she's a scalper. Nice. But still, Really, they've got a very limited sales then. They're camping out. I don't think it's the same idea of, like smoking out a wasp's nest or mosquitoes or anything. I don't think it's worked quite well as well for a line of people. Who is this meant to be referencing? I know he's worn that beard before, but it was in half man, half horse form, and she was a corpse. Maybe we can start charging for it. Oh, okay, they're doing the Heidi reference again that we got from Hasegawa. I feel really off put by Shinpachi acting like that. No, if you give it to them, they won't go off and buy their own food and therefore make the queue shorter. And how does that answer the question? Oh, they didn't help. I don't. I don't know if I even like goat's cheese, so don't care. Would you swap your position for a taste of basically cheese on toast? This isn't a cosplay event. Why are they all dressed up? Yeah. Still, it's not enough. But how are they expecting to actually pay for this console? They haven't paid their rent. Right, okay. He's making all of these proclamations, but yeah, Kentucky would gleefully play on that, wouldn't he? I wouldn't be. That's quite hot. Well, you got in front of two. Is this really the fight you want to start? I've never waited in line like this for anything. Well, obviously, other than things like theme parks where there is a queue that you have to stand in line, but for an item or a new thing being on sale, I'll wait a day or two. It's fine, or order it online. No, not Mario. I don't know. Luigi has kind of branched off and he's his own man at this point. I always preferred Luigi. He's a master of disguise. Just look forward a few places in the line, you'll find them. Where do they get all of these props? Yeah, you may want to call the police. How many times are they going to do the same joke? So now, who else is in the line to be met? If Elizabeth is under there as well, you've done well. Yeah, why are you mocking him? You're in the line as well. Then didn't he? He came forward or back a few in the line. I I'm surprised there hasn't been a mass brawl at this point because of the amount of line cutting they've done. Yeah, that is a threat. Well, for normal people, that's a threat. Comedy? Bentendo. Ugh. Now, are they gonna be able to form an orderly queue? Why are you fighting here? There are many on stock there. Just grab some of those. You'll just be foiling yourself. And then by the time you actually buy it, it'll be in many pieces. I hope there's a you break, you buy policy in this store. And this is why we can't have nice things. Is the sale of all of these worth the price that you're going to have to spend fixing the store after they've gone? Nope. Money comes first. Um. Is it a practice version? Then fight for it. Okay, I like the premise, but why? Why have this on the like? Why not advertise it at least? Also, it depends on the game. I'm relatively average or at pretty much everything. So I don't believe I'd win. Oh, of course they would be. Surely they should be disqualified for not waiting in line like a civilized members of society. But that's gambling. Oh! Yep. Wait, what was that just being thrown? Blah. If the prize was something better than you'll be permitted to buy one, I'm sure it wouldn't have gone this badly, but is this to hide their identity once again? Oh. I I have nothing. I have nothing. I've also never been able to get the hang of the, repeatedly pressing the one button over and over again kind of thing. There, obviously, the challenge is one where you're required to, I can do, but not as fast as other people. How is this a competitive game? Oh, okay. Not really a test of skill, though, is it? Shinpachi, please don't have amazing skill for this kind of thing. As to be expected, one trying to win the heart of Shinpachi's sister. Oh wow, quite a few different stylings there. Yeah, if the 3D world had things like levels and like scaling and stats, maybe I wouldn't spend it all on procrastination. Oh, Katsura. Them's are fighting words, aren't they? What was that outfit? It's a me. Uh, what just grew? Katsura da. I now want to see Elizabeth as Luigi. Or Princess Peach. I don't know. I think that disguise is amazing. I never thought I'd get to meet Mario. Or at least. Why is Elizabeth on that poster? Does that mean he goes to. Like, he can see someone cosplaying and thinks they're the actual character? True. You'd have to pay for it. And there, peace was declared across all of the modern world. Sega? Oh, no. Just straight up say what it is at this point. I don't know what's worse, the dumb references or the fact that it's trying to be. Trying to cover up who they're talking about. So, when is this game show going to start? Don't think we've got long left of this one, so it might be a two-parter. Maulioda. It's me, Katsura. But those controllers look really unergonomic. Yeah. Sorry, Kentucky, your Ori is in another castle. I can't see a good ending of this. And I don't know if I should be pleased or not. Well, I don't know. There's so many references there, but they are really obvious and big references, so me saying for once I actually got them isn't really that much of a credit. And yes, this guy can't be Mario. He's got long hair. But this giant fabric duck monstrosity. Yeah, I think Luigi was always looked like that. Yeah. If that's the case, I think Mario's mother needs a bit of questioning. At least they have completely cut down on the fighting in the aisles. Hopefully this time no one's going to sing the Rocky theme tune though. But with a game console on the line, is everyone going to fight fair? I'm not really sure what kind of underhanded tactic tactics can be made in competitive dating sim, but what do I know? One thing though is it's slightly annoying and disrespectful how all of the people in line there waiting for the new console had a certain look to them. Not all gamers are complete dumpster fires. I mean, I'm a gamer and... Oh yeah. No, I see the point. And while one team will walk away with a free game console, what about the others? Will they actually be eligible to purchase one in the future, or will they be locked out forever? Find out next time on Gintama. But before then, you may want to take a small break. But if you enjoyed, please let me know down below in the comment section or by liking the video. And if you want to make sure to not miss out on that, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. But yeah, most importantly, get ready so I can see you there. If you don't like waiting, you can always cut in line further ahead, because my patrons get Gintama 1 week early. But maybe you could ask Flawed Otaku, Sal, Raywin, Aegis TR, Denamet 1997, Aisha M, Shiwan, ASD, and everyone else if they would hold you a space. I wouldn't count on it though.